Today we'll talk about geometric series. Okay, so what is meant by geometric series? When we say geometric series, it is what you get when you add up the terms of a geometric sequence. Okay, so as we recall, when we say sequence, it is just a series of numbers na naay common ratio. Diba? But when we say geometric series, kato nga mga numbers is ato silang i-add. Just like what we did sa kato ang arithmetic series and geometric series. Okay, so an example of a geometric series is this one. Okay, so in this case, 1 followed by 1/2, 1/4, 1/8, 1/16, and so on. So in this case, meron po tayong A, which is the first term. This is 1. Okay, and we have R, which is the common ratio. In this case, the common ratio is, paano nga ba natin kinukuha yung common ratio? So, pipili tayo ng dalawang numbers na magkatabi, adjacent, and then i-divide natin. So, in this case, ang gagawin natin is, let me try to solve this one, okay? Para makuha ang ratio, R is equal to, say for example, itong dalawang numbers ang kukunin natin. So, we have 1/2, divide natin by 1. And that is equal to, ang 1/2 divided by 1 is pila man. Everything divided by 1 is the number itself. So the answer is also 1/2. So in this case, 1/2 yung ratio natin. Okay? So let us proceed. Okay. So there are two types of geometric series. Ang unang type po is tinatawag nating finite. At yung pangalawa naman is tinatawag nating infinite. Now take note sa pronunciation ng dalawang words na to. Pag ito lang ang word that is pronounced as finite, and then pag ito, infinite. So, English, rules ng English. Okay. So we have finite. So ibig sabihin ng finite ay it stops. So ano bang ibig sabihin when you say it stops? So bago yan, ito yung formula pala. Okay. So S of n is equal to A sub 1 or the first term multiplied by the quantity 1 minus R to the n. Okay. Itong R is the ratio and n is the number of terms na gusto nating i-add. All over 1 minus R. Okay. So an example to this one is this. Find the sum of the first 5 terms of the series. 3 plus 6 plus 12 plus 24 plus 48 plus. Okay. So, by the way, uulitin ko, bakit tinatawag siyang finite? It stops. Okay, tinatawag siyang ganito, it stops, kasi nga, ang, ang problem is we are only going to find the sum of the first 5 terms. So, there is a stop. Okay. So, to proceed, okay, let us first find the ratio. So, ang ratio to this one is, okay, divide natin tong dalawang numbers. 6 divided by 3, that is equal to 2. So, we know now na ang ratio is 2. Okay? So, proceed tayo. S of 5, okay, because we are following this formula, okay, S of 5 is equal to A sub 1, which is the first term. First term natin dito is 3. Okay? And open parenthesis, 1. Okay, 1 minus yung R natin or yung ratio, ito yun. So we have 2 to the power of, yung N natin is the number of terms. So we have 5. So 2 to the power of 5, close parenthesis, and then all over, okay, 1 minus R. So we have 1 minus, ang ratio pa din is 2. So 1 minus 2. So this is equal to, we have 3. Okay, open parenthesis, 1 minus 2 raised to the power of 25. Ibig sabihin nito, yung 2 ay i-multiply natin ang 5 beses sa kanyang sarili. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So that is equal to 32. Okay, and open parenthesis. Close parenthesis, sorry. Okay, all over 1 minus 2, that is equal to negative 1. And proceed tayo. We have 3. So 3, open parenthesis, 1 minus 32, that is equal to negative 31. Okay. So, rules of integers natin, importante dito. Close parenthesis, over negative 1 equal to 3 times negative 31, that is equal to negative 93 divided by negative 1. So, the answer now is dalawang negative dinivide. So, we have positive 93. So, kumbaga, ang sum ng first terms So geometric series na ito is 93. Okay, proceed naman tayo sa infinite. When we say infinite, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Okay, it goes on forever, meaning walang katapusan. Okay. So, under sa infinite type ng geometric series, meron pa rin tayong dalawang type. So, we have ang una is tinatawag nating divergent. Ay yung pangalawa naman is tinatawag nating convergent. So, start tayo dito sa divergent. When we say divergent, pag ang ratio is greater than or equal to 1. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Or, pwede rin ang ratio is mas maliit sa negative 1. So, you have negative 2, negative 3, and so on. Something like that. So, bakit tinawag siyang divergent? Tinawag siyang divergent kasi nga, the number keeps getting bigger. Walang katapusan eh. Okay, it goes on forever. So, pag sinabing walang katapusan, the sum blows up to infinity. Ibig sabihin ng infinity is walang hanggan. Okay. So, an example. 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 16 plus, okay, and so on. So, if kukunin mo yung sum ng lahat ng terms nito, unlimited, ang answer to that is infinity. Kasi nga walang katapusan. Kasi infinite siya eh. Okay, it goes on forever. Unlike ditong finite na it stops, binibigyan tayo kung ilan lang yung terms na isa-sum natin or i-add natin. Pero pag hindi tayo binigyan, then that is considered infinite. It goes on forever. And if ang ratio is ganito nga, greater than 1 or less than negative 1, automatic yan. Ang sum natin is infinity. So, punta naman tayo sa convergent. When we say convergent, ang ratio is a fraction. Okay. So, it's between negative 1 and positive 1. Example niyan is 1 half, 1/3, 1/4, 1/5, ganyan. Including din yung negative. So, pag convergent siya, okay, itong ibig sabihin. The terms get smaller and smaller, shrinking towards 0. So, the infinite sum adds up to a single finite number. Okay. So, ito yung formula. S is equal to A sub 1 over 1 minus R. So, napakasimple lang. Okay. Bigyan tayo ng example. Okay. So, find the sum of the infinite geometric series 1 plus 1 half plus 1/4 plus and so on. So, ito, pag sinold natin yung ratio nito, okay? Ang ratio nito is equal to, pili tayo ng dalawang numbers. So, 1 half and then divide natin by 1. Okay. So, ang ratio nito is 1 half. Kasi nga, sinabi ko kanina, kahit anong number, pag i-divide natin ng 1, ang answer niyan is yung original number. Okay. So, that's it. So, ang ratio natin is 1 half. So, solve natin applying the formula. Okay, S is equal to first term, A sub 1, that is equal to 1 over, okay, 1 minus, yung ratio na nakuha natin is 1 half. So, we have 1 over 2, or 1 half. That is equal to 1 over 1 minus 1 half, that is equal to 1 half. Di ba? So, 1 over 2. And 1 divided by 1 half, okay, ilang kalahati ba mayroon sa isa? So, the answer to that is 2. Di ba? Kasi, ang dalawang kalahati, pag kinumbine mo yan, yan ay magiging isa. Okay, so that is an example of a convergent geometric series. So, ito po ang tatandaan natin. Pag binigyan tayo ng number of terms, okay, finite po yan. Pwede nating isolve. Pag infinite, and ang ratio is ganito, mas malaki sa 1 o mas maliit sa negative 1, automatic niyan, ang sum is infinity. And if convergent siya, meaning ang ratio is between negative 1 and positive 1, which is a fraction, so calculable siya. Pwede nating i-calculate yung sum niya. Okay, so dumako naman tayo sa more examples. Okay. Okay. So, find the sum of the first 6 terms of the geometric series. Okay, 5, 10, 20, 40, and so on. Okay, so in this case, pag i-compute natin yung ratio una, so ang ratio nito is, okay, say for example, itong dalawang numbers ang pipili natin. So, 10 divided by 5. So, that is equal to 2. So, ang ratio natin is 2. Okay, so proceed tayo. So, ito yung formula, S sub 6, kasi nga, hahanapin natin yung total ng 6 terms is equal to, okay, sulat muna natin yung formula. Okay, ito. And, yan. Okay, is equal to, okay. first term or a sub 1 that is equal to 5. Okay, open parenthesis, 1 minus, yung ratio natin is 2. So that is 2 raised to the power of n natin is 6. So we have 2 to the power of 6, close parenthesis, all over 1 minus r or 2. See, ratio natin is 2. Is equal to, dito, okay, so 5, open parenthesis, 1 minus yung 2 to the power of 6. Kanina is 2 to the power of 5, that is 32. So 32 times 2, that is equal to 64. Close parenthesis, all over, okay, negative 1. Kasi 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Is equal to 5, open parenthesis, 1 minus 64 is negative 63. Close parenthesis, all over negative 1 is equal to 5 times negative 63, that is equal to 315 divided by negative 1, or para ma-simplify, dalawang negative, that is equal to positive 315. So, conclusion, the sum of the first 6 terms is 315. Okay, so proceed naman tayo sa next example. So, erase ko muna to. Okay, so find the sum of the infinite series, 9 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1/3 plus, okay. So, ang una natin gagawin is compute muna natin yung ratio. So, ang ratio nito is pili tayo ng dalawang number. So, for example, ito. Okay. 3 divided by 9. That is equal to 1/3, di ba? Okay. Reduce lang natin sa lowest term. So, 1/3 ang ratio. 1 divided by 3 is also 1/3. So, ganyan. So, balik tayo. Okay. So, S now, ang sum nito. Oh, by the way, if i-recall natin kanina, ang ratio, pag ang ratio is fraction, okay, if you can still recall, that is a convergent infinite series. So, since convergent siya, pwede natin siyang i-compute. So, ang formula is ito, a sub 1 over 1 minus r. So, simple lang. Okay, that is equal to, first term, a sub 1 is 9. It's equal to 9 over 1 minus, yung ratio natin is 1 over 3. 1 over 3. Okay, that is equal to 9 over 1 minus 1/3, that is equal to 2 over 3. Equal to, ano ang gagawin pag mag-divide? Okay, so yung numerator, kopyahin natin, 9. Tapos itong denominator is gagawin natin reciprocal and i-multiply. So 9 times 2 over 3, gawin natin yung 3 over 2. That is equal to 9 times 3, that is equal to 27 over 2, or reduce natin into decimal, 27 divided by 2, that is equal to 13.5. So conclusion, the sum of the infinite series will never cross 315. Bakit will never cross? Kasi nga, ang ibig sabihin nito is, hindi siya aabot ng 13.5. So kumbaga, that is the limit. So, kung gusto ninyong maintindihan talaga ang concept nito, this is, nadidiscuss po ito sa topic in calculus. Isa po ito sa first na mga concept na dapat maintindihan sa calculus. Anyway, let us proceed. So, proceed to the next example. Erase ko muna ito and, okay. So, another example. Find the sum of the infinite series 3, 6, 12, 24, okay, plus, okay, and so on. So, una natin gagawin, same pa rin. Kunin natin yung ratio. R is equal to, okay, itong dalawang numbers, yung kukunin natin, 6 divided by 3. That is equal to 2. Okay. So, that is the ratio. Okay. So, compute na natin. Okay. So, I forgot. This is a divergent pala. Okay, bakit divergent? Kasi nga, yung ratio na na-compute natin that is equal to 2. Pag na-recall po natin ito, itong 2 is greater than 1. Kasi nga, if ang ratio is greater than or greater than 1, okay? Or less than negative 1, di ba? That is a divergent. So, kung iisipin naman natin talaga, 3, 6, 12, 24 plus 48, hindi po yan tumitigil, walang katapusan yan. Hindi naman talaga tayo makakakuha ng number na sum sa infinite series. Kasi nga, hindi siya tumitigil. So, ang answer nito is infinity. Okay. So, therefore, the sum of the infinite series is infinity itself. So I hope klarong-klaro po. I hope naintindihan and okay, thank you.